live and hope everyone is doing well here today. And give me just 1 second as we try to get this one going live. There we go. We got that one to go live with. I think that's right here. There we go. Okay, we good. I hope everyone's doing well. We are building some decks today. Let's see if this works. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, give me just 1 second. I'm trying to finish getting the rest of that done. But I am trying to go through. I have a bunch of cards, and I got to figure out where, because the other day I ordered some cards. I have no clue where I ended up putting all of the cards that I ordered. But the first deck we're going to build today is Goblins. We're building all of these decks for Standard. So give me just 1 second. Go live. Wait. There we go. Building Standard decks. Building decks for Standard and for MagicCon Chicago. Go live. Alright. Hopefully this does well. That's right. I've got to remember to flip this, don't I? Because is it? Can you read that, or is it backwards? I think it's fine. Yeah, you got it. We got it. Okay, great. I think we got it figured out there on that side. And yeah, so here we are, working on building some decks. And the first one we're going to end up building, if I can move everything out of my way, is Goblins. So we're working on building Goblins right now. I've got a bunch of different cards I can go through, and there's a lot of fun Goblins to build right now. So hope everyone is doing well. Bear with me as I go check something out really quick on my Twitch, just to make sure everyone can see us. That's the most important part, is making sure people can see us. And hope you're out there. Yeah, Mechaton Titan, you are going over here. District Mascot, you're not there. Alright. Copy link. Alright, I'm getting ready to put this in over. Hope everyone's doing well. Hopefully we'll see some people over on TikTok as well. Hopefully we'll see people getting in soon. Give me just a second as I am gonna put this in some Discords, because I want people to come over and check out what we got going on today, because, you know, why not? I don't need Nitro at the moment. Where we at? Highlights and self-promotion. But I hope everyone is doing well, having a good day. I know my day has not been too bad. I started this morning early. Already was on stream once doing whatnot. So, oh yeah, I probably should pull the microphone a little bit closer so y'all can hear me, right? That's probably an important thing to do, so you can hear what I'm saying and all of that. So glad to see everyone in. If you're there, make sure to leave a comment. Let us know. I'm still working on getting all my layout set up. Let's see here. I'm gonna copy this and we're gonna. And then I'm going to go over here, and we're going to go to, well, maybe. There's that one. Got to build a bunch of decks, so I'm going to build, my goal is to build at least 3, finish 3. I've got a bunch of them paired together, so I need to have close to 20 decks when I get to Chicago, and I think right now I have 3 or 4, so I've got 16 to build in like a week and a half, so fun. Fun. Always fun, but still good. You know, we can get it done. It just takes a second. So the nice thing is I've got most of it put together. I think I'm going to build like 4 or 5 decks specifically just from Aether Drift. And then from there we're going to go. So, hey Josh, glad to see you. Yeah, I think it hits arena today, does it not? If I remember correctly, I could be wrong. But if I have the time, I'm gonna try to get on a stream some with that. I think the set is pretty cool. Hey, Sullivan the Monster. Hey, what's going on? Building decks for MagicCon Chicago. I'm hoping we'll see you there. I think that's your neck of the woods, is it not? Hopefully you'll be there. It was good to see you in Vegas, so hopefully get a chance to see you again. But yeah, Josh, yeah, pre-release is fun. Sometimes it's fun, but you never know. Some places, yeah, I hadn't had to do pre-release in a minute, so this was the first one I got a chance to do. Sweet, good. Looking forward to seeing you there again. Definitely, if you get a chance, you're the free. I'm sure you're very, very busy, but if you're free Friday, come by our Ruby tables. We're going to be doing how to play standard, so that's what I'm actually building right now. Working on building some standard decks for people. Oh, I'm not testing any of the decks, so Josh. So basically, all of the decks are going to. They're pretty basic concepts, either ones I've already built or know that they're going to do decent. We're not building meta tier decks, so the fun part is I know these decks are not bad. So the goal is to kind of have them where people can pick them up, learn to do a quick fun play of standard with us. I'm not going to sideboard most of them because that gives me an extra 50, let's see, if I'm building 20 decks instead of 300 cards, I have to make sure having them, which is some of them may have some sideboards if they already had them, but yeah. So it's a lot of fun. Bear with me one more time, and we're going to get into this as I finish doing a couple of quick more shares just for a minute. I'm just trying to get some more people to hopefully hop onto the YouTube or the Twitch or onto the TikTok. If you're there, we appreciate you guys as well. You guys are awesome, and we appreciate you guys being here watching us try to build some random decks. Today, the first deck we're building is Goblins. There's some really good Goblins that came out in this set. There were some Goblins before, and I need to figure out where the rest of my cards went because I had a bunch of cards that I got purchased, and I don't remember where I set them. So I have a big pack of cards somewhere in my office, I hope, and I'll have to see if I can find them. And if I can't, then I'm going to be really sad about it. But I know I have them. They couldn't have gone anywhere outside of my office. So it's just a matter of, oh wait, I just found them. Ha! Put them on top of my shelves. So this is some stuff I need and everything for these decks. So yeah. There we go. Alright, we're good on that part. Now, let's get into this. Let me pull out these cards. So some of this is lightning strikes and some standard cards. I need a bunch of. We're building a mono red burn deck for someone to play to burn people out. We're not going full on in with it where people can win turn 2 because I don't have the money to buy that many cards, but it is a lot of fun. Any of the white decks have a specific card they're getting in them. Some of these decks are ones I've kind of looked up online and double checked on. Some of them are ones I'm like, okay, these are some fun decks that I like to build. This is the one I was looking for. Krenko, however you want to say it. I bought too many of that one card on accident. I had 4 of those, but maybe I only went for 2. Yeah, Gray, these are decks that will be at MagicCon Chicago. So this first one is going to be a lot of fun. This is all right here in this deck. Half of this is a deck I'm building for for Culloden. So a lot of pieces there. Just going through here, Hadi Jin, building a mono blue. There we go. There's my goblins. The goblin guy I was looking for. Although somehow I ended up with a bunch extra. I don't know what happened when I messed my card up somehow. Squee. Consuming Aberration. You're not then in there. You're going in a mill deck because, let's just mill people out. Well, I'm building one. There's going to be 2 control-ish decks. There'll be Hadi Jin, and then there's going to be an Azorius control deck that'll be with the whale. So basically, I'm trying to build these today or tomorrow, so that way, I feel like my audio is really high. It's peaking. I'm really loud, so too, that's the problem. They won't get too corrupted. I hope. But thanks for everyone that's jumping in the live and trying to sit here and watch you, but also trying to build the decks here. So I'm pulling these off to the side, the cards I don't need just yet, because we're going to be working first and foremost on goblins. So I've got a big old pile here of goblins that may or may not make the list. So this guy right here is not bad. The Pro Catcher, Prow Catcher Specialist, got haste, and it's got an exhaust ability. The ability that's got haste is what's nice about it. Lightning Strike, I'm probably going to run to deal with problems. This is the one I really like, the Brashnot. Burnout Brashnot's got Menace, start your engines, and very easy of goblins to get to max speed and have this have double check and pump it up. Yeah, I think Azorius Control is a lot of fun. Can be fun, especially with different type of board wipes and stuff. But yeah, so this is one, and this is another one I think is really going to be good. House Squad Heavy is really good. The fact that it starts your engines to other goblins you control have haste. To begin combat your turn, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. It has to attack, and then max speed, which is very easy to get again in goblins. So we're gonna build these two. I'm just trying to see how many of them I have. I would love to put this art for the House Squad Heavy in all of them, and I think I have enough of them. So the Goblin Surveyor is one I'm not sure if it's going to make it or not. It's a nice card because if you can get to max speed, it's in your graveyard, but it's a I don't know just yet. So we shall see. We might build like a small sideboard of like if you need some more goblins. You know, you got to have your goblin token. I think Grease Wrench is good. It's a 1-mana. I need a bunch of 1-manas because you want to just kind of flood the board on these guys. I also like Draconauts here that gives other creatures you control haste until end of turn. So that's kind of hoping, like I said, to get all of these in here. I've also got to make sure I've got the right curve because, you know, you don't want to get stuck and have too low of a curve. House Squad Heavy, Pro Catcher, the Goblin, Draconauts. I have a bunch of these House Squad Heavies. Goblin Surprise is a I don't know just yet because it's nice to swing out with it and hit people, get pump your stuff, but I don't know if it's one I'm going to keep. This is also another one. Goblin Borders is a good card. Fenneco Firebrand I'm probably definitely keeping. Otter, why is there an otter in here? Krenko the Mob Boss, though, is kind of the kicker you want to build to win with. So basically the goal is to drop on turn 1 a 1-mana, on turn 2 either 2 1-manas or a turn 2, turn 3 you drop your House Squad Heavy, and then turn 4 you drop your Krenko Mob Boss, and then you've got, if there's no board wipes, again, you never know, if there's board wipes or lots of removal, you tap Krenko and you'll get like 4 to 6 goblins. So yeah. The Rat Fink, yeah, that's what a lot of people said. The art is really, really cool. Krenko Mob Boss is for sure going to be in here. Whether it's 4 or 2, I don't know, but Krenko is in. Reckless Lackey is good. I want all the Hasty Boys I can get, just because they're that good. Plus, we want pumpers. You know, we've got some guys that pump. Over here. Fenneco Firebrand, there's too many of you, so you get to go up here. Frenzy Goblin is not bad because you can make people block. I'm going to run probably 1 banner of Kinship in the deck because if you can drop it on 5, you're good. Bitter Reunion, I don't know just yet. Goblin Surprise, again, like I said, I may run like 2 of them in there. I'm probably running Sear Slicer Goblin, 2 to 3 of them, just because it's really, really good. Courageous Goblin is getting cut, and Innocent Bystander for sure. But where did all my other Fanatical Firebrands go? I just put them over here, and now I've lost them. Or did I put them in the wrong spot? Running out of place. Reckless Lackey here is not a bad one. Fanatical Firebrand and Reckless Lackey. I wish I had more Reckless Lackeys. I don't think I have enough of them. Plus, I'm trying to see what I need to buy. So, if I need to buy anything. Yeah, at some point, whenever I can get my office actually a little bit more clean, I will definitely do that for some people. I just constantly am having stuff in here. So, alright. So, you got Squee as well. I'm going to run some Squees. This is the really good one. Other goblins you control get +1/+1, and the fact that whenever he or another goblin dies, exile top card of your library. If it's a goblin, you may cast that card until the end of your next turn. So it's a way that when our goblins die, I have ways of rebuilding the board. So there's 4 of those going in for sure. I ended up with 8 of them. Do not need 8, obviously. I'm going to run 2 of the Krenko Baron of 10 Streets just because he's a 3/3 with haste, and I don't have really any artifacts to sack. I do have a couple creatures that I think create artifacts, or can create some artifacts, but that's not really the synergy of this deck. So, realistically, this whole deck is mostly built of just building a bunch of goblins and going wide with it is kind of the idea behind it. You know, I'll probably run 2 Bitter Reunions just because it's a way that when it enters, I can discard a card if I do draw 2 cards, draw, and then it gives me the ability to, dump. So, alright, let's see what we got here. I got my goblins. I'm still just looking here because I have a bunch of cards that need to go set off to the side that don't need anything, and I've got a bunch of cards I need to go through. So I'm going through to make sure I have all of the low mana goblins I'm looking for here. Because like I said, we're building a bunch of decks. We're going to build at least 2 or 3 decks today, probably. Whenever I can get it. Actually, instead of Bitter Reunion in this deck, I am going to run the Kickoff Celebrations because it does the Start Your Engines, which kind of does what we want to do with some of our things. Dynamite Driver is not bad, but it's better in a vehicle deck in this thing. Just trying to get through a bunch of this stuff. It's all a bunch of my stuff is just sticking together. I need to go through it and actually organize it. I had some of it organized where it was like, hey, this is all of the stuff. And then I messed it all up. Alright, Burner Rocket. Okay, it's not in that. Where is this pile I'm looking for? I'm looking for some more House Squad heavies because I know I have the unique art for them. That's what I'm looking for. And hey guys, if you're on TikTok, wherever you're at, let us know. Just love to see you here. Appreciate you guys being in on here. We are currently building, there's another lightning strike. Currently working on building a, what is it called? A Goblins deck, which is not too hard to build. There's my other Kickoff Celebrations. And I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm just trying to get one of all the good goblins, and I know I have them. I just have to dig through a mess of cards that I put in and just was like, okay, I'm getting this one, getting this one, getting this one, getting this one, making sure I have multiple copies of XYZ. And, the goal of this deck is just to go real fast, real wide, and swing out with goblins, and then have a finisher with the Goblin Surprise that just takes everything out. But yeah, great. At some point I will give a full tour in here. I just got to finish kind of cleaning. Not cleaning, but organizing a little bit better. Stuff ends up piling up. You know how that goes, I'm sure. Another lightning strike here. Well, have you guys had fun? Anyone have a good weekend with Aetherdrift? Hey, why me? Glad to see you. All these things are sticking. All my cards are sticking right now, which is making it really hard to get through them. And being a little annoying. So, and all of this stuff is for other decks, so this is not what I was looking for. Okay, so this is all, which is a good divide that I did. I did a divide in here to make sure that everything... I don't know why that was in here. I think this might be still for sale. I need to put it over here and check. I have a token thing in here and dividing, and it had a card in it. Alright, so I don't think there's any other in this deck. No. Yeah. A lot of people did skip this set. So there's some people who are like, I don't want the set, or it doesn't look like a set I like. And everyone has, that is all up to you to decide if you like the set or don't want the set. I personally thought the set was pretty cool, but again, I'm a there's a lot of stuff. So everyone has their set. Some people are looking for Tarkir, some people are looking for the stuff. Yeah, Casper, start your engines. Yeah, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. I'm really curious at Chicago, all the fun stuff that they're going to be doing for the for those that come. That'll be there, like the Aether GIF stuff and the themes and the night and the stuff they'll put out, like what kind of decorations we're gonna get and things like that. Although it would have been really cool, completely honest with you, it would have been really cool if they actually were doing this one in Indy, just because you got the Indy 500 and all that stuff. It would be really cool, personally. But yeah, I think honestly, okay, there's the other house squad heavy. I think everyone is, yeah, that is the best part of any kind of Chicago or any of it. It's so much fun to actually meet people you've been talking to online or, you know, playing online with. All of that is a lot of fun and enjoyable to finally actually be like, oh yeah, I know this guy and I've been talking to you for X amount of time or maybe years sometimes even. Still looking for a certain card and cannot find it. And I may not have enough of them, which is okay, because if I don't have enough, I can replace it with other cards. And like I said, these decks are not going to be the top tier, the hottest of like, oh, he's running all of the expensive cards and all of the... this is one I think I did not have enough of. Proud Cats. Yep. There you go. Goblin. Grayshrim's Goblin. I don't know how many of these I have. Oh, yeah, WWE set would be so stinking good. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to, yeah, it'll be seeing you there. If you're there Friday, I can't remember if you're not going to be there Friday or not, but Friday, all day, I'm going to be up except after 4:30. I will be basically wrapped up between 4:30 and 7, and then in the evening, I'll be free for other stuff, but, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to meeting some people I haven't had a chance to meet yet. Meeting people I've already met a couple of times, so I'm super stoked for it because it's always fun to be able to get up with those people you've been trying to meet with for a long time and hang out with and have fun with different people and stuff like that. So, looking forward to it. Okay, so, alrighty, I need to go through then because this is all of the cards there. Alright, now I need to go through here and see what I've got copies of. So I've got the copies I need of Squee. I've got the copies I need of Rudevelt Hordemaster because he pumps my goblins. Alright. I only have 2 Draconics Engineers, which may be the only ones I need at the time. We'll see. I'm still looking for, so hold on. I'm getting the House Squad Heavies out. So I have 1, 2. I'm 1 short, I think, of the cool House Squad Heavy, so we're gonna move this over here. Yeah, oh yeah. So you gotta go Saturday and Sunday, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly. Friday the full plan. It's at least up until a certain point. Like I know my plans at a certain point. I just don't know my plans. What is it called? After like a specific time. That's where I was just trying to say. Like in the evening, I don't know if I've got stuff going on just yet or not because being a ambassador, they may have some stuff that I need to do. So I'm kind of waiting to find out if they're like, hey, we need you to do this or this or not. So we shall see. That's always the whole trying to figure out what I've got to do, especially now that I'm an ambassador, seeing if they have extra stuff that I have to do, which if they do, fine. That's part of what I signed up to be. I'm currently going through and seeing if I can find any more of the Burnout Brashnauts. Yeah, definitely. If you got me, if not, add me on Discord or whatever, or just reach out on any of the apps I'm on. Like, if for some reason you can't see me, I'm gonna be basically up in Creator Central most of the day, and then probably. I know we're supposed to be doing some stuff at the Airbnb I'm staying at some point and having some people over. I just don't know the full deal of that one just yet, so I've got to wait and find that one out. If we're having people over or if we are or not, and what we're doing with that. So, if I could run a little bit of green in this, I could always run the new. Okay, there we go. I was looking for my 3rd House Squad Heavy of the same art because this art is so stinking cool. Like, check that out. If they want me to sell Girl Scout cookies, I guess I can do that if I have to. I don't really want to, but if I have to, I will. It is what it is. I mean, technically, there's not anything that says I have to do this, this, or this. There's just expectations, kind of. So you kind of want to keep those expectations, and but I'm hoping to. That's the other thing. There might be some like after things, meeting up with some of the ambassadors they've talked about, and so I've got to figure that out. Or if there's like some creator stuff that I've got to, because I got a creator badge finally. Ended up getting one because of running the event. Even though I'm still gonna have my other badge, so I have the creator badge so I can get in to do the things that I need to do and have fun. But yeah, I'm excited. I do still have that Chrome box. It is right here. Haven't got rid of it just yet. If I have to talk to my game store, I'm about to trade a bunch of stuff in possibly for a Guy's Cradle, but I've got to get a Guy's Cradle either at Chicago or after Chicago, and so I'm trying to see if they had one that they might sell me, but then the guy brought in a bunch of stuff when he heard Guy's Cradle, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna bring my stuff in and trade." I'm like, "No, like, I was thinking of bringing my stuff, my good stuff." Because I do have some good stuff that I'm trying to hold off on selling and doing for different streams, but I'm also like, well, to get this Guy's Cradle, I'll do what I can. But yeah, that's why I'm excited about the opportunity, and I'm hoping some more of the guys that are like us will be able to be a part of this. So like Eddie and stuff like that. Some of the mid, not the huge, like, you don't have to be huge to show it off. They'll take some of the smaller and mid creators and put them out there. And I'm hoping, that I can use some of where I'm at to be like, if they ask me, like, hey, this guy are really, really good guys. These people, there it is. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for another Burnout Brashtonot. Because I will 100% in for anybody that is here, has helped me. Anyone I will put out. Dude, yeah, Darkrit, you need Darkrit is really, really good. It's definitely obviously not as good for Chatterfang to get him out on turn 1 because of him being monocolored. But yeah, I think it's not bad. Yeah. I mean, here, look, everyone can apply for badges. This year, I've noticed that there's a lot of people that got creator badges that are, they may not be as big on like TikTok or Instagram or YouTube or whatever, but they've got either a certain niche or something like that that Wizards likes. And I think Wizards is trying to get different people for different ones a little bit. It's not clear cut and dry like that. It's not just 100% like this is always going to be like this. Like, I can't tell you how it's going to work because they change it every time. Every time I think I understand it, I do not. So don't be like, oh, he said this. Don't take anything I have to say unless someone specifically tells me something. Gray, you want to put a bid in for it? Yeah, I am possibly holding on to that for a minute because I was told today by a guy who is pretty good at market stuff, like, it's going to skyrocket. Not skyrocket in a bad sense, but it's going to go up quite a bit. So I'm also kind of holding on to that because of the art. If you're not using it, sell it. Hey man, yeah, thanks for jumping on for the few minutes you can. Appreciate you. Appreciate everyone being part of it. I totally was looking through these cards and looked away. Forgot what I was doing. This is the problem with ADHD. Okay. Alright. Back to building this deck. I gotta move these cards because these cards are different for a different deck. Alright. So we're gonna go with what we want to do first, which is figure out what all the 1 manas that they have. Goblin Negotiations. I like that card. Let's see here. Burnout Brashtonot. I'm just trying to pull all of my 1 mana guys and saying, okay, are these worth getting or not? Are these worth taking, putting in the deck? Seer Slicer 100% is getting put in. Draconaut's Engineer is getting put in because it gives haste to all my creatures, and it gives me the ability to create a forest. Rune Develop for sure. Squee is getting in here. Alright, you guys are all like non-goblin stuff. You're a maybe. You are for sure getting in. Now it's a matter of figuring out, all right, which of all of this stuff is getting in, I think. These are all maybes. That's kind of where we got to figure it out, is the numbers. So, Eternal Dawn, Japanese anime, Eternal Dawn. I don't know that card. Where are we going? Let's see here. TCG player. See, I don't know every card, guys. Ooh, I gotta check out my orders because I got some orders on TCG. Eternal Dawn. Is it? Oh wait, Eternal Dawn. Is it Herald of Eternal Dawn? Oh wait, are you talking about the the Eternal Dawn? Are you talking about the? I didn't click on that. I just said Eternal. Making sure you said the right one. Hold on a second for me. Herald. Oh, Herald. I missed that part. Herald of Eternal Dawn. I know that one now. You got, which one did you get? The Showcase Fracture Foil? Or just the Showcase one? Why me? And good question on that. My favorite set of all time. I would sell that. 100% sell or trade it. And let me tell you why. Because March, the collector boosters are supposed to be back out again. And so, because right now, all the collector boosters are mostly gone from Foundations. Like, it's hard to find them. But there's more coming in. So, here's what's going to happen. All right? Price is here. Then the collector boosters are going to come out. And that price is going to go back down. So, now, if you're not using it, you don't want it, honestly, unless you need the art, I would 100% sell it. Trade it. Get something better. Get some other cards. For my favorite set, Ikoria has been my favorite set. Well, okay, no, I take that back. Ikoria was one of my favorite sets, but honestly, my favorite set, bear with me, I just realized that my camera had the little dot on it somewhere, is Lord of the Rings. It was 100% Lord of the Rings, 100% is Lord of the Rings, and I want them to reprint Lord of the Rings so bad. Alright, now I'm going to get back to what I'm doing here. Make sure I can see what you guys can see on the screen. Let's see here. I've got, so far, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I can run 22 lands in this deck, which means I can run 38 cards. I have room for like 16 more cards. Which I think means that Goblin Surveyor may not make it, or maybe only 2 of them makes the cut. But I've got to get a bunch more of the... You definitely do not, because my mana is low, so let's take a look. Reckless Lackey is not bad. But we'll put aside. Grease Wrench Goblin, I think he's good. I think at least 2 Grease Wrench Goblins stays. We may do 4, or we may do 3, depending. Burnout Brastronaut, all 4. We need 4 copies of it. You're guaranteed. Frenzied Goblin, I think, is good. And Fanatical Firebrand. I think I keep all of this. I think I keep all of this right here. And we count my numbers and see where I'm at and go from there. All of these stay. You guys probably don't. We're going to put 2 of these in the deck. And then we'll go from there and see what else I've got. So, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, great. I don't have as much room as I thought I did. So, 15, 16, 17, 18. There we go. And maybe instead I pull out 2 Krenkos. Because I feel like if I pull out 2 Krenkos, we can put that one in there. Gray, you've never seen Lord of the Rings. This is not good. How have you not? I'm just curious how you've not had a chance to see Lord of the Rings. Just curious personally. Not judging you for it or anything. Just a little shocked. Let's put it that way. Seer Slicer, Goblin, Jackanauts Engineer, Rudevelt. Honestly, I feel like I don't have the artifacts though right now for Krenko Baron of 10th Street. I would need to get what do I have that gives me artifacts? I don't have anything that gives me artifacts, so I think Baron of 10th Street goes out at the moment. I enjoyed the show. I'm still playing. We gotta get you to fix the. All right, let's see if I have all of this here and see if we have enough. Because I need some card draw, and we need all the fun stuff, and maybe Frenzy Goblin. We don't have 4 of those or 3 of those. We just take it down to 2. And 2, 3, 4. Now let me do my count real quick and see where I'm at. Okay, yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Lord of the Rings to me is my second favorite movie of all time. Gladiator's number 1. Lord of the Rings is number 2. I watch Lord of the Rings at least once every year. The extended editions, absolutely love it. But see, I fell in love with this. So I watched the first movie when I was a teenager. When it first came out, I watched it. My dad let me watch it. I got really into it, so I decided I wanted to read the book. So I got the book, started reading it, and then absolutely just love Lord of the Rings. Like, it's just way up there for me. Like, one of these days you'll see, Gray, but basically off to my right and above me is an entire wall of Lord of the Rings stuff. Like, everything on top of my desk on this side, all of this stuff is Lord of the Rings stuff. So I'm a huge Lord of the Rings fan. I have multiple Lord of the Rings playmats, and multiple Lord of the Rings commanders. I think I have like 8 or 9 Lord of the Rings commanders, because I love the set so much. We're going to do a quick walkthrough of this deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 8, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38. Wait, what did I do wrong? I got 38, which is okay. But I wanted to put one more Krenko Mob boss back in there, so I need to pull out a creature, and I think it's going to end up being, let's see here. What do we pull out? I think we pull out, I don't know, actually. I guess we pull out the Goblin Negotiations, put it in a sideboard, and we put another Krenko back in. Right? And then we have the Goblins, Banner of Kinship, Prowlcatcher. Oh, hold on. Let's pull 2 Prowlcatchers out and put in 2 Lightning Strikes, because you might need removal that last little bit to get through. And then the rest of this stuff's going to be sideboard stuff, probably. Yeah. Look, there is... Gray, if I could, there's, like, I want to spend time at MagicCon, and making people watch Lord of the Rings is cool, but there's no way I could do it. One of these days, I'm just going to put it on the stream. We're going to stream Lord of the Rings while I play Magic. That would be fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. What did I do wrong? 38, 39. 40. And then we have a bunch of sideboarded cards. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wait. Did I miss it? Sorry, I'm looking at yours. I'm not disappointed. I'm just kind of like, oh, I guess someone else hasn't seen it too. It happens. People haven't seen it. It is a little sad that when that happens, but yeah, it's the problem is I don't know if I'm going to keep Banner in here because of the fact that like it would literally win the game if on turn 5 you drop Banner Kinship, you just win the game. Right? Like, you just win the game. But it's also 5 mana. And the decks I'm building definitely are going to get you turn 5, turn 6. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, what can I put for a sideboard for these people? And what can I take out? I think I'm going to take out the Goblin Negotiations, though. And we'll be at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So we'll do 21 lands in this. It's not bad. Yeah, just being mean and then going and... Alright, yeah, no problem. I mean, if you come back, come back. If not, we'll be here for a bit building. This is our first deck, so 1... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 for the sideboard here. Okay. And I need 20 mountains for this. So this deck is set. I need to get in here, and my goal right now is not to put any sleeves on the decks. I'm just going to put them in their deck box, and then figure out where this... I have a bunch of sleeves, but I'm going to have someone help me sleeve up the deck box for the most part. I just have to get this giant box. So this is... I'll show this to you guys. You can see it. This giant box is coming with me to Chicago. 2 of them, actually, so that I can put almost all these decks in here. So... obviously red for goblins. I'm just pulling out some deck boxes so that I don't have to go reach for them again. Alright, so y'all saw me build my first deck here. Now let me go over. Here's the fun part. I have got to go put this in Moxfield. Because my goal is with all of these decks is I also... Yeah. My partner tends to help me sleeve my decks when I'm in trouble with it or need help with it. My friend's kids sometimes will help me with stuff, but I don't know if I trust them sleeving decks. Bear with me just 1 second. Trying to get into my Moxie Field, and I hope I'm signed in on this computer. At least I hope I have the password saved, so I don't have to go dig for the password. Because I want to put all these in, because the goal would be, once I put them in, to basically put a sticker on them and tell people, this is what the deck is, this is what the deck, then they can scan it, and then once they scan it, they can see, oh, okay, that's what the deck does, so, and everything. So, we'll see if I can get that done or not. You know, I'm laughing at myself, but I'm pretty sure I forgot to post my next video for the day, which I'm going to have to do that while I'm on stream with you guys, because I've got multiple videos that have to come out today. Let's see, what video am I putting out right now? Give me just a second. Let's see. All right. So I'm actually not going to put this into Moxfield. I will do that on a different day. We're going to just put this and this into the deck, and we'll get someone to help me sleeve it. Get the sleeves for it. Get the lands for it as well, because you know you need lands, goblin tokens, and voila, we've got that one done. We got goblins done. Congratulations. All right, now what do I want to build next? Well, let's see what's right in front of me and easy to build. That's kind of the what I should be looking for. I want to build, let's see here, Cacophony Scamp. I think I know where he's supposed to be going. And I don't remember if I actually have that deck fully built yet, or what I'm looking for. I need to figure out what goes in that deck. I have 2 decks already built, and I believe I need to get into my Mox Field. So, yeah, I want people, when they come and they've never played before, even if they play, they can pick it up and kind of understand what the deck does. That way, they're not like, I don't know. Oh, they will get introduced to Boros Burn. That is in my build. That is one of my builds. So we will definitely. Someone will have that deck. Although I thought about keeping it myself, just to be fun and run around. But I'm probably going to be running vehicles all weekend, or at least at that event right there. So, all right, what are we looking for? Mox Field. Of course. Well. Got to be one of those weird passwords, that I just had made. So now I got to figure what it is. This is the problem of switching to PC from having an iPhone. I'm so used to everything being saved on my phone, and then I have to re-put it all in and hope I don't mess it up. And I did. Of course I did. Oh, that's why. Apparently, my finger just got stuck on a letter, and I hit 2 of them. Hey guys, hope everyone's doing well. If you're still here, if you're on here, let us know. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the stream today. We appreciate you guys. So I am planning on having a total of close to 20 decks. So I technically have 2 meta standard decks that are probably not going to be part of this, just because they are a little more expensive and they're a little bit stronger than what I'm building. So those will probably be put off to the side, or ones that I'll play maybe if I do an event. But I have like 2 or 3 other decks that are built-ish that I need to go through. So I'm hoping to bring 20 decks. So that means I have got to build 16 more, I think. With goblins, I've got 2 already built. So that might only be 15 total. And so like 4 or 5 of them are going to be Aether Drift-ish centric decks. So let's see here. Boros Enchantments. I'm trying to see what I'm missing from Boros Enchantments. I put them there. Emberheart Challenger, Heartfire Hero, Manifold Mouse, Optimistic Scavenger, Exercise, Surge of Salvation. Okay, am I missing anything from that deck? Bear with me. I'm just double checking that deck to make sure I got everything, because I thought at some point I was missing a few cards from that deck. So, got a Boros Enchantment deck that I built. Wait, that's Life Game deck, which is a fun little deck. Where did I put Boros Enchantments? Right here. Alright, so let me just go through this real quick. 2 1-star plans. Feather of Flight. I think Feather of Flight is the thing I needed multiple copies of. An Exercise, a Surge of Salvation, 4 Shard Madrax Shoes, 4 Sheltered by Ghost, 4 Ethereal Armors, 2 Monastery Swift Spears. I got 3 Heartfire Heroes, which I think I purchased the Heartfire Heroes. I need to go find the Heartfire Hero now. Where are you? I'm over here. Junk. Alright, I know you're in here somewhere. Heartfire Heroes. To the welcome, to the rescue. Just gotta figure out where I put them. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, Boros Enchantments is a lot of fun. Manifold Mouse. I have 4 Manifold Mouse, 3 Emberheart Challengers, Optimistic Scavengers. The only thing I'm missing are the... Yeah, and then it doesn't have a side... I didn't put a sideboard in it. And my Feather of Flight... Why did I not... Okay, I'm really confused why the Feather of Flight didn't get what it was supposed to have more Feathers of Flights, but I don't know where they are. That is the sad part right now. Okay. I should know where it is, because I just pulled out the cards I had all this stuff, and I put them somewhere, and now I don't remember where I put them. Ain't that great? Ain't it great when you lose stuff? Alright, just think about it real quick. Where did you put your... Ah, wait, there's a stack. Where did you put the other stack? Oh, wait, right here. Duh. Found it! Yeah, okay. Feather of Flight. I needed 1 Heartfire Hero, I think I said, and I needed 3 Feathers of Flight for this deck. No Cacophony Scamps, because we're not doing that mean thing, even though I could. I'm not doing the whole sacrifice thing. I just have a way to pump them up, and then if they kill it, they can just possibly die. We're not going full crazy, so I'm not doing Monstrous Rage in here in it, because that card, one, is expensive and also might ruin somebody's day in life. So we're just going nice and easy for them. Purple for you. Alright, got that one. Alright, now let's dig through here and figure out what I've got in my levels. Yeah. Dynamite Driver, Rides End, Kaito. I thought about building a Flash deck. I don't know about it just yet. Okay, I think this is the deck we're not going to build just yet, but we're definitely building a... If you can see what we're looking at right now, Temporary Lockdown, Aether Ice Spell Guy, 3 steps ahead into the Flood Maul. I need to get a couple more of these Hornlocked Wills. So that's on my list of what to buy. I need to go buy them. So I need to write them down. Don't do discard or poison. There will be a mono black discard deck, just because it's really easy to build. No poison because I guess I could have did the poison stuff, but none of that. But I will do mono black discard just because if someone wants to run it, it's easy to build. It is annoying, and someone may be like, but that's the thing. I want people to come play, have fun, so like they're not just stuck with the same deck. So if like someone's like, I don't want to play against that deck, could you switch? As long as the decks are available, they'll be there. Plus, I'm just trying to build decks that are easy to throw together and cheap. Mono black discard is very cheap at the moment for me. So I need to go over here to my TCG player. I need to buy some of the bats. And hopefully they get here by the weekend. Oh. The bat has come down quite a bit in price. All filters. We want it direct. And we want it sellers with at least 4 of them. I hate when I have to pay extra to get stuff, but it's okay. Add to cart. Alright, and I want to do the Chrome Host Seed Shark. That's this one right here. I need 2 of those. And I need to do a Hornlocked Well. Oops. Hornlocked Well. I didn't realize that card was that cheap. Nice. Right, I need 2 of them. Hope everyone's doing well. We're just over here looking through decks really quick. I'm not going to finish this one just yet. This one is going to be a little bit mean. Not mean, but it's going to be Azorius fun stuff. So we're going to go to the next one I want to build. This one can get set over here. This is also like its own little deck. Alright, so Thrill of Possibility. I'm going to build Boros Burn. I believe is in my list here to build. So Boros Burn. I'm running 2 Stoke the Flames just because as I get creatures out, but you got Shock. Here to get 2 seconds, right? Burst Lightning. Bolt Wave. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's a cool altar. Bolt Wave, Slag Storm. Because I have 2 Slag Storms. Boros Charms. Sawblade Scamp for sure is going to be in here. I still have some cards coming too, so I may pass on it. Okay, so Burst Lightning. I've got 4 Burst Lightning. Sawblade Scamp. Obviously Lightning Strikes. The Boros Charms, you need 4 of them. You need Lightning Helix. 4 Lightning Strikes. 4 Lightning Helixes. These are extra Lightning Helixes. The rest are the Lightning Strikes. And I have the other cards coming, I believe. So let me just make sure here. So 4 Lightning Helixes, 4 Boros Charms, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Burst Lightning. That's an extra. The Burst Lightning here is extra. The Burst Lightning. Bolt Wave. I'm missing a Bolt Wave. No! I'll have to go look for a Bolt Wave later and see if I can find it. Stoke the Flames. Hitagetsu. Actually, I know where my Bolt Wave is. Wait a second. Bolt Wave is somewhere in this deck, if I remember, in the back of this deck somewhere. So let me pull this out. And you're going over here, Guardian Sunmere. This is just a pile of good stuff. I want to try to get this deck as close to finish as possible. I'm missing a couple creatures from this deck, and I know where they are. I just got to find them. Come here. So mine is mostly instants and sorceries, with a few creatures. The ones that, like, when they enter, they do damage, like to any target. So that's my thought of the whole thing. It's fun to do that. Not fun, but it's, you know, you have it there and you can kind of just mess with people. And Hitagetsu second right. You try to win a Hitagetsu. It doesn't really work most of the times, but you take the shot. You take your shot and try to get it. You know, you got to try. There's another Bolt Wave. Hitagetsu second right. Because when it works, it works well. There's another Bolt Wave. So it's not hard to get to Hitagetsu realistically by the turn 4. The problem is the meta you're in right now, what we're in right now, is just a little, like, hard to get to it because of everyone, the way everyone's building their decks and stuff like that. So there's my shocks. Oh, I found more Reckless Lackeys. Yeah. Yeah. I might need those. But yeah, we're working on building right now. Finishing up building a gross deck. So Raucous Carnival will be some lands for this deck. It's more along the lines of building a just trying to see if there's, yeah, we'll just go there. We want this deck to burn people out fairly quickly. So you run your, this is another deck I was working on building that I need to put the cards with some other cards that are in here. Because I was either going to build demons again, but I'm actually switching the demons from the demon probably over to a mill deck. But I could do like a mill demon combo deck, but I don't think that's as good. So we're only running 2 Slag Storms just because it's okay. It's a good board wipe. We run the Hitagetsu. So I want to count where I'm at because I know I've got 4 more creatures coming. Because this deck doesn't run a lot of creatures, so that is the part of this deck that is a little rough, is it doesn't run hardly any creatures. So 4 shocks. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can put an extra Bolt Wave somewhere else. Burst Lightning. 1, 2, 3, 4. Sawblade Scamp. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Lightning Helix, way to gain some life. Boros Charm. Hidegetsu. Slag Storm. Possibly Stoke the Flames. I'm going to count this real quick and see where we're at number of card wise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. If you add the 4 other creatures, it's 38, 22 lands. It's actually a really good spot with this. So this deck is basically good to go. Again, granted, I'm going to put Stoke the Flames to the possibility. I don't know if there'll be much of a sideboard for this deck just because it doesn't really need it. It is 100% all about just burning people out and just going for it as fast as possible, basically, is kind of the idea. So, if you have a good opening hand of 3 lands and 4 burn spells, by turn 3, they realistically can be at like 10 life, and then if you get that 4th land and you hit Hidegetsu on when they're 10 life, you win the game. So, it's always fun to see and do. So, let me put this in orange. This deck is practically built. I just am missing, when the cards come in, I'm missing the Cacophony or the one guy. So that's 2 decks built. All right, let's go for, I'm going to build the blue-white enchantments. So let me find it in here. At least I thought I had blue-white enchantments. I should have blue-white enchantments in here somewhere. I'm supposed to have blue-white enchantments, but maybe I lost it. No. That is not blue-white enchantments. Oh, let me start digging. I know I've got it. I just have to figure out where. This is all the fun possible deck. I don't know just yet. Don't know why I got Swiftfoot Boots. Confounding Riddle. Witness Protection. That's part of blue-white enchantments. I'm building a blue-red, couple of blue-red decks as well. So I'm just trying to see if I can find my... I'm considering building blue-red and then blue-red otters as well, if I can get it to work. I just have to see if I can get it to work. That's the fun part, and the really fun part. Okay, I think I found it. I think I found what I was looking for. It's Audible Antiques. Valley Flood Color. Thank you, Valley Flood Color. I need to borrow you and put you in another deck. Alright. So I do have that deck. Ah, I found what I was looking for. Or at least Inquisitive Glimmer. Well, I thought I had more than that, but apparently I do not. So let's go with... So this is part of the pieces, but I think I'm missing some of the pieces in an order that I have coming. So bear with me as we do this. Alright, let's try otters. So I got Storm Chase's Talent, the Otter, Kitsa, Stormcatch Mentor, and Rawl, Kitsa, Pearl of Wisdom, Otterball Antics. Got all the lands I need for them. So, what else do we want to run in this deck? Is you want to run some other things that are in, let me see here. you want to run stuff that's also in like your yeah, Lightshell Duo is a good one to run. Essence Scatter. Aetherize for sure. Another Essence Scatter. I don't want to run all of them in here, but just enough to give you what you need to protect. Because I still want to do an Izzet. We'll run 2 Torch the Towers because, you know, you can always use the tokens to burn stuff bigger. And I want to make sure I have enough because if I've got to rush ship stuff, I want to be able to... None of this is good enough. I guess 2 grab the prizes is not bad in this deck. Now I'm in a bunch of lands, so we're just building decks here. So right now I'm trying to work on this is all for a artifact deck. I want to build. Let's turn something into a 4/3 artifact creature is great. Vulcan Siren might work. Cogwork Wrestle might work. Alright. Sleight of Hand is not bad. 2 Quick Studies in this deck. 2 Phantom Interferences in this deck. And 2 of these I want to put in some other decks, but these are all mono blue. These can go into the mono blue black possible deck. Zoetic Glyph, good deck. This is for that one. That's going to be for that deck as well. I have a bunch of different decks. I'm always just trying to build here, and it's some of them I'm still waiting on some of the cards for. So it's like, okay, what can I find? What am I looking for? You know, like Hot Asian stuff and things like that, which I think is good here. I think maybe 2 Confounding Riddles in here. Faithlight, not a bad one to put over here. Case of the Falcon, Candlestick. You got This Town Ain't Big Enough, which is always a good card. Spellgyre, always a good card. Into the Flood Maw, great card. Fear of Isolation, you're going over here. And Enchantments deck, Fear of Imposters, Enchantments deck. Retrocetic Infantry, Phoenix Chick, you are going into your burn decks. Possibly building a what's it called? A couple other decks as well. So I just also need to wait for my other cards, I think. But I think right now these guys are all good. And what I don't have, I will order tomorrow and hopefully have by the weekend. That's kind of the idea. So if I don't have it tomorrow when I go through everything, oh no, I can hopefully make a good order for it and get what I'm looking for. Ooh, Shardmage's Rescue, Into the Tracker, all good cards for that deck. No More Lies, Untimely Minfaction, Duel of Possibility. Some of these, it's like, okay, I've pulled these out here to figure out what decks I'm going to put them in, and then have fun with it. So, hope you guys are doing well today. as we just go through and sort. I'm going through now, just kind of finding cards I may or may not want for some of these decks, and then figure out what I'm going to end up building. I know that that one's going. And then I have some other cards and stuff that I could go through while I'm here and pulling some out as well during Curiosity. That can go up with my one deck. Where did it go? I want I want that deck to work. Actually, the Light Shell Trio and some fun stuff to work. We'll have to wait and see if it all works or not. It all just depends on what I can find. And I'm trying to build two types of several decks that are similar as well. So that way people can just kind of pick them up and play. And if you like this type of deck, there's this kind of deck. If you like that kind of deck, there's that kind of deck. You know, a little bit of everything in there for you. That way, you know, we can have some fun with it. So I'm just trying to put all of this stuff back in as best as I can to where it should go. I know Kiora where that's supposed to go. Yeah. And I got all of this sitting here for the blue-black deck I'm trying to build. Artifact deck. So it's just fun. Can I cut this down and just shove all this into like two different boxes? That's my big question. If I can cut everything down to like 2 boxes, it will save me a lot of work and time. But I gotta make sure I don't like move the wrong cards from the wrong decks and then be like, oh, I'm in trouble now because I messed up because I put all of this deck into this deck. No, does not look like that, but it's okay. You know what? It's all cool. We'll just shove all this in here, and we've got 3 boxes to take with us. And we can go through it, and we can build them tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, probably fairly early in the day, I will be building decks. So we've got several built. So yeah, that's the fun part. But actually, while we're doing this, Kiora, you're a good card, but you're going to go into a deck. We're actually going to, while we're here, hopefully tomorrow, also build Hashiton at some point, because we got to play him tomorrow night. So we're hoping to get him built as well. So we shall see. I know Diamond Lion, Psychic Frog, Wishclaw Talisman, Springleaf Drum, Opposition Agent, Hullbreaker Horror, Clever Impersonator, Windfall, obviously. That is not for this deck. Liliana of the Veil, Mystic Remora, Razakath, Fixed Metaphor, Trans Magistrate, Nezahal. I do have Nezahal. Why did I buy Nezahal? Ugh. I'm always doing this stuff. Rights of Refusal, Swords, Reanimate, Offer, Snap, lots of lands. Dark Writ. Rafina, I think, is going to be good in this deck. Sol Ring, Path to Exile, Dramatic Reversal, Talisman of Hierarchy, Isochron Scepter, Strict Serenade, Flusterstorm, Teferi Time Reveler, Lotus Petal. You got Praetor's Grasp, you got Swan Song, maybe Chains of Mephistopheles. Don't need the Wishclaw. All the lands in the world. So right now I'm just looking through, possibly build hashtag. And we'll see if we end up building it, get it finished and built. Obviously One Ring, Thassa's Oracle, Teferi's Protection. Maybe Talion the Kindly Lord, Tainted Peck, Spellseeker. Southern Tide, Silence, land. Ledger Shredder for sure. Heuristic Study, you always run Heuristic Study. Reanimate, I already have Reanimate, I'm pretty sure. Ranger Captain, Polluted Delta, Pact of Negation, Audavora, I already have that. Bowmasters, Necropotence, Mystic Remora, I already have. bunch of these lands. Mindbreak Trap, or maybe Mental Misstep, Lotho, LED, Grand Abolisher, Force of Will, Force of Negation, Guardianship, Esper, Demonic Consultation, Deadly Relic, Chain of Smog is a fun one. Cabal Ritual, Bolus the Citadel, maybe Animate Dead, Adnaz, Chrome Mox, Mana Vault, Mox Diamond, Mox Opal, Mox Amber. Yeah, we got to go through and figure out what all we're running in this deck and not, like what's going in, what's not going in, all the fun stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick though, because I also need to figure out where I put. Actually, I think I know where that is. But let me see here. Hashaton CDH Hash Slinging Slasher. So people running Archivist of Ugma. Astral Dragon. Consecrated Sphinx is the only one I don't have in this deck. Yeah. There's a Mox Amber in here. Whether it's real or not, we never know. Grand Abolisher, Ghostly Pilfer. Jingatax just got that one. Kitsa. I find it interesting that they're running Kitsa in this deck. They want Mockingbird in this deck. Okay. I don't have all of these, so I may have to adjust some on mine. Interesting. Tivit, Valgavoth. Why are they running Valgavoth in this deck? I guess because he's gross when you put him in there. Okay, they're running Angel's Grace in this deck. Into the Flood Mall. Interesting that they... Guess it's not a bad one. Misdirection. Yeah, no problem, Gray. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be on here. I'm just going through right now looking at seeing what to put into Hash Brown hashtag. I'm probably going to wrap it up here in the next 5 to 10 minutes and get dinner and do some stuff myself. So, but I will be on tomorrow most of the morning, probably from 9 until maybe 9, I don't know. But definitely most of the day until mid-afternoon, 2 or 3. So there's going to be long videos tomorrow, me building decks and all that fun stuff. So I'm just really hoping that some of my stuff comes in so I can build it. Animate Dead, Mystic Remora, Ristic, Smothering Meat. Interesting. Time to shows up. But yeah, I'm actually about to just jump off here. I'm just doing a quick run through of all of the cards that might be needed for this deck so I can get an idea of it and then hopefully be able to find it. And if I don't have them in the morning, be able to pick them up or not. Yeah, I hope you have a good day too, Greg. Appreciate you jumping on by. Feel free tomorrow if you're free. Come on by. We'll be building. I'm hopefully be able to building a bunch of the other the decks tomorrow, trying to get them all finished, sorted out, and get them built and or set and be like, okay, these are the cards that I know that I'm missing, and these are the cards I know that are coming out. My goal is by Friday to have all of these decks built. That way, Saturday, I can work on, at some point I'm building a Kaladin deck, and I'm waiting for a few more cards for it as well. So, but thanks everyone for being a part of this stream. We really enjoyed it, and make sure to go check out our video we're about to post for the day. We're going to post something about, I can't remember what I'm going to post about yet. I can't remember. I think it's Media Mondays, if I remember correctly. If not, I've got other videos as well. But thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. Hope you're doing well, and we will see you next time.